guess who's back? Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Mr. Nordar Reactions Radio Show Live. I am your show host. I go by the name, the one and only Mr. Nordar Reactions.
He got his own money. And baby, when I say he got his own money, I mean the boy has got his own money.
And that's just exactly how I do it. So again, you guys definitely been special to me. And I appreciate for every support, all the love and adulation that you guys give me on the pre-show, not the pre-show, but the after show, and then my previous episodes, man. So you guys have definitely been rocking with me, and I sure appreciate it a whole lot. But here's what I need you to do: if you really feeling my show like that, okay, now you gotta come in, you gotta walk in, and you gotta introduce yourself, you gotta speak to me. You just can't walk up in my house. You can't walk up in my house and not give the proper respect now. Okay. All right. Now, here's what I need you to do. It's free 99. It don't cost you no money to do this. Okay. Go over to Facebook, hit Mr. Nordar Reactions. You can go on Facebook and subscribe over there. All right. And also you can subscribe, give me a subscription over here on YouTube. It's free 99. Man, you guys are getting some pretty good content. I'm entertaining you guys for the night. So hook a brother up. The HBO special, Hook a Brother Up Office. That's me. So I need you guys to definitely do that. All right. So now, I've already got the ground rules laid behind all that or whatever. So, and I know you guys going to do what you do. So, again, like I said, you're going to definitely do me right, show me some love and so on and so forth or whatever. But, yeah, so we're going to definitely jump in some of this content because I want to get to this first content, this first outlet, this first news media broadcast. This was out of Atlanta, and man, Lord have mercy. And for some reason, Atlanta has been getting a bad reputation for a lot of different things that's going on in Atlanta, from the different, agendas that they push. I'll just say it like that, okay? Because I don't want YouTube to, ban me or take me off the air because I don't need none of that, all right? But, they got different agendas that they push in Atlanta. You guys, a bunch of corruption going on in Atlanta. But now, have you guys heard about the situation where the doctor got his home raided and he was the veneer doctor in Atlanta? So I got a video, and I'm going to play this video for you guys, and we're going to definitely come back with our commentary about it. And I want you guys' thoughts and opinions about it as well, okay? So check this out.
patients showing up here expecting to have dental work and step out police. They say that people don't have a license and they're just arresting them all.
You a blood clot. Where my money at? What you talking about?
DA Willis says patients are not only the victims of monetary fraud, but their health is at risk here too.
We have had dentists not just locally, but from outside of the state also come and report that they were concerned about their patients who had received services at this location and the long-term effects of damages.
And the district attorney's office wants to hear from both patients and students of Brandon Dillard. DA Willis tells me right now they don't consider those people who were given their technician or specialist certificates as criminals. They consider them victims. But if they keep practicing, then they can be charged criminally as well. The DA says they want to hear from anybody. They've set up an email address for those folks. We put a link to that on our website at WSBTV.com. We're live in Northeast Atlanta. Justin Gray, Channel 2 Action News.
Wow. And I tell you what, I apologize if you guys didn't hear. Excuse me. Hold on. Give me a minute. Sorry about that. So to break it all down, because I just received information saying that a lot of people couldn't hear that video. And what happened was this guy, he is running a dentist office. He's not a dentist, but he's running a office in Atlanta. And for some reason, this guy, he's going on viral. He's been viral on TikTok. Doing veneers and doing dentist work. So he has a whole office that he's been operating out of in the daytime. And to me, it seemed like somebody tipped off local law enforcement, whatever, because they said that this guy has been practicing and doing, doctor work like that for quite some time now. And to the point to where they're saying that, hey, him practicing without a license, people's health was being jeopardized. And also, he's been receiving funds. People, he's also been setting up webinars and trying to tell people to invest money into him and to what he has going on and so on and so forth and whatnot. So a lot of people saw his work and everything because he was doing, from what I've been researching on, he has been doing the work. He just been operating without a license. So a lot of people got upset about it because he started, sometimes, a lot of times whenever you start receiving a lot of feedback and clientele and things like that or whatever, some of your competitors that's inside in that particular vicinity, a lot of people get jealous and upset and angry because, hey, look, you are stealing away from their particular clients and their customers and so on and so forth and whatnot. So a lot of people don't like that at all. And plus, on top of all that, he's going viral on social media accounts, TikTok, Facebook, and all sorts of different type of platforms, social media platforms with his work. And people are saying, hey, look, this guy does great work. He's not super expensive like a lot of these, dentists are, because, you got to pay an arm and a leg for, God forbid, if you have an issue with your smile line. It costs a whole lot of money. But this guy here, he's been correcting, he's been fixing everybody's smile line and fixing everybody's teeth, probably for about half the price from what I've been hearing. But like I said, with him not having that license to operate and conduct business in the state of Georgia like that, some hater went out there and complained about him. They knew they had did enough homework on this guy to the point to where they found out, like, hey, man, this guy ain't legit. So they complained about him. And next thing you know, they got 8. We're talking about 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. They have 8 warrants for this guy's arrest, and they arrested him and shut down the whole operations. Now, a lot of his clients, they really upset and angry because everything got shut down. Some people made appointments, some people gave money and so on and so forth or whatever, and they was looking forward to his services. And now, it's just like, hey, they want their money back. Like, what's going on? You got to shut this guy down, so on and so forth or whatever. So how are we going to get our money? And, when you have your business, you definitely got to make sure you do business the right way, because it will stop a whole lot of problems, a lot of issues, especially when, you're doing business that somebody else is doing, the competitive side of everything. When you're doing the business that's related to somebody else's business, a lot of times you guys have, because you guys have interests. You guys have the same type of interest, you guys with your business. So if anybody see that you got a leg up with you making a penny or a nickel or a dime more than them, oh man, you better have your ducks in a row. Um, with this guy here, he didn't have his ducks in a row, and everything went sour. But what really kind of just like turned me off about the story. Now I agree. Now let me say this: he is not right for what he did. I understand why he did what he did because he's good at what he's done, what he can do. His work is good. Um, but they're trying to say that his webinars and everything was scams, which allegedly that's alleged work right there. I have no earthly idea about none of that. I'm just reporting what I had, saw what you guys just got through seeing with the news media report. But Fonnie Willis, okay. So we're talking about Fonnie Willis going to have the nerves, the gall to get out there and call this guy a scam artist and so on and so forth or whatever. Fonnie Willis, now you guys don't know the story about Fonnie Willis. She's the DA in Atlanta, and she was supposed to be testifying on Donald Trump, and was she, they was getting around to do it or whatever, but they had a own investigation on her as well because she was using allegedly she was using the funds with the prosecutor's office, DA office, whatever. She's using those funds to treat herself and her love child. I forget the guy's name or whatever, man, but they testified in court, and everybody already knew that Fannie wasn't forthcoming and she wasn't honest about everything that was going on with her and her love child or whatever. In fact, they said the guy was married and so on and so forth or whatever. But for her to get up there on that stand and just blatantly lie about where the money went from the city and the hardworking city people, I mean, community members of Atlanta, they gave money, and this money was just being misused and abused and going on fancy trips, her and her significant other, with her and her love child or whatever. So there was a whole lot that was going on with Fonnie Willis. And, she did some inappropriate things with the money, allegedly. So when you sit there and try to call somebody, like you pointing the finger and you live in a glass house, I didn't like that. I think that, yes, the guy, he did wrong and he shouldn't have done what happened to him. He shouldn't have did what he happened to him, and what happens to him, whatever consequences that come with it. Yeah, that's all on him. But how can you sit there and fix your mouth, especially with the rap report and the rap sheet that you have? You're going to sit up there and say something about another person as well. Because like I said, ain't nobody from, a lot of us got a lot of skeletons and things like that in our closet or whatever. But, I just thought that was all wrong or whatever. So Ray Robinson, thank you for joining in. Ray Robinson says this: if she could have got a cut, she might not have been going after him. Laugh loud. Laugh out loud. If he is not board certified, he should be practicing. Right. I agree with that. But hey, somebody need to tell that to Dr. Cheyenne Bryan too. Listen, I'm just joking. I'm joking, y'all. All right, please, man, goodness, I'm just joking. Okay. So that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and start in some of these great tunes, and we're gonna jump in right with the one and only Tony, Slow Wine. Let's get it. Give me thumbs up if you guys can hear the music. You are listening to Mr. Know-It-All Reaction Radio Show Live. Please be sure to subscribe.
but no hustle for a better word. It's the one thing on my mind. So fine. If I can wind you in my arms. So fine. So fine. So fine. Yeah, let your body go. So nice, before we go. So I got the notion that you wanna. Oh, what a beautiful thought. Slow wine by candlelight. It would be nice. Try to imagine upon the path. Girl, you would be the roller coaster. And I like to take a ride. You'll be so fine. If I could find you in my arms. So your body so close to me. Keep it nice and slow. Hey,
That is from the one and only Tony. Slow wine. We're gonna keep it moving with the next group from Boys to Men. Never go away. And I want you to go. I don't want you to go away, baby. Let's do it. That that is from the one and only Boys to Men, Never Go Away. Another one you got to make sure you definitely put into your rotation because I promise you can't go wrong with that one, ladies and gentlemen. Especially you fellas. That's how you treat your woman. Let her never go away from you. So there has been some noise that's going on in New Jersey with a lot of these drones. So there's been like 5,000 drones that has been spotted in New Jersey, and they're flying down low as far as like not in the range of where airlines or airplanes can actually fly through. Now, the FDA, the government is saying, hey, look, guys, ladies and gentlemen, these are just tips that's coming out. There's not 5,000 drones that's flying out. You guys don't need to be concerned in XYZ. Well, people are concerned because listen, when you start seeing drones flying around in the air, low, like flying low in the neighborhoods, you don't see nobody operate, nobody have no remote control panel in their hand, and they flying these drones. So apparently these drones have been flying so low, and people looking around like, okay, what's going on? And when you start having these people come out, these somebodies or these people that's in the government, field or whatever, telling you, hey, ain't no concern, don't worry about anything. I think you need to be concerned. I think you do. Because that's when you start getting these people getting these conspiracy theories is going on. I've seen where, matter of fact, Joe Rogan, you got to go on this show, check him out or whatever. But he was talking about it. He was saying that it has been tipped to him allegedly that these drones have been flying out so low because they're looking for radiation fields. And then you also hear some conspiracy theories going on out there saying that this can be the Blue Beam Project. Now, if you don't know what the Blue Beam Project is, it's basically it's like a hologram that's in the air, and the hologram can transform into like a spaceship, It can transform. The hologram can be anything. What it is, it can be anything, but it's up in the air and it looks realistic. Matter of fact, they say with the project, with the hologram image, that it can definitely stop traffic if people actually see, because you really believe that something is about to happen or some paranormal activity is about to get ready to go on or whatnot with the way the image look from the project being, for the Blue Beam Project. So you guys got to check that one out. Look that up, the Blue Beam Project. Check that out. See what you guys think about it or whatever. But I saw that and I'm like, man, okay, I can definitely see how they can definitely be alarming. But back to the drones in New Jersey. My thing is this: anytime you have these politicians that come out and speak about, hey, it's like they pointing fingers at each other. The politicians saying, some of these people that's in the government field saying, hey, no, we didn't know, ain't nothing going on, and we don't know anything about that. These are just some civilians, putting a prank and pulling a prank on some of the, the people that's living inside these cities. And then there's some people saying, well, no, hold on, wait a minute. We are doing this type of test and that type of test and so on and so forth or whatever. So when you got people just doing like this, pointing fingers at each other, my antennas get to raising up. And I believe your antennas should raise up as well, because again, what is the reason for this? You remember when they start putting up those 4K towers? This was like right around COVID time. First it started out, they put these 4K towers in look like small cities, different cities, whatever. It's almost like I call it like the testing grounds. And guess what the testing grounds would be? Just guess. And what ethnicity or group are around a lot of these testing grounds, these testing sites? Yeah, poor folks, poor people. Yeah, they put them in all the major cities where there's a lot of poor folks at, and they will put these towers up, these 4K towers up, and then next thing you know, they testing those on our people, on us, people that look like you and I, and they say, okay, all right, you know what? Okay, nothing happened to those people, allegedly. You see me wink my eye? That's me winking my eye right there. I'm winking my eye. But allegedly. So then, okay, all right, well, it's safe to, put them in the, to well-off do areas, like the blue class areas. And then, they won't dare touch the high-end areas. That ain't gonna happen, because you can't even put, you can't even put some of the stores that's going to bring the bad element, or businesses that bring bad elements inside the inside the rich people area. It ain't going to happen. So the well-to-do off folks, you ain't putting none of that type of stuff inside the area or whatever. So that's just how it is. But unfortunately, that's how it go. So Ray Robinson says this: Black and Hispanics areas, low-income areas. I agree 1,000%. Those are the low-income areas, whatever. So like I told you, those areas like that, these are the testing grounds, or the battle areas where they put these, they do testing, and they put things up in these areas, and they'll tell you, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Ain't nothing going on. This is just business as usual. Well, no, you when you got stuff like this going on, you gotta let the community know what to expect. Let people know what's happening. So you can't even come out and at least tell the mayor, or you can tell your city councilman or somebody important in these cities. You can't get them on board and say, hey, here's what we're doing, and so on and so forth, whatever, because a lot of times you put these city politicians, your local politician and your local members or whatnot, you put these guys in jeopardy, because they got to be the one left, hanging, holding the bag and explaining what's going on. And they really don't even have an idea of what's happening inside their city. So I think it's very unfortunate. And I think that's a horrible thing and a horrible place to be, and to do people like that and ask questions and don't nobody know nothing. So, I want your guys' thoughts and opinions about it in the comment section. Do you guys, have your antennas up about these drones that allegedly has been flying in the New Jersey area? Do you guys think it's a hoax? Or, maybe you guys don't even care about it or whatever, but I want your guys' thoughts and opinions about it as well. But like I told you, with my concerns about it, yes, I would definitely be concerned, because I want those type of members. I'm part of the, I'm one of those citizens, very, very concerned citizen about what goes on in the neighborhood, because, I know a lot of times in our neighborhoods, we at a disadvantage. So people want to ask, I'm one of those people. I want to know what's going on, and I want answers, and I want somebody to be straight and honest with me. And we don't get that no more. We just don't get no straight and honest answers anymore. So anyway, we're gonna keep it rocking. We're gonna bring it in, and this is for the grown and sexy. But I'm looking for that mad, sexy, cool girl. Is that you? Let's get it, babyface. Yes. Sexy, cool. That is from the one and only Babyface. Mad, sexy, cool girls. You got to definitely make sure you put that into the rotation. We're going to keep it moving with the one and only Mr. Carl Thomas, the baby maker. That's grown and sexy there.
And you keep me so satisfied. Life is so special. With this precious you by my side. Feel that I'm ready to love you. All because you're mine. Oh yeah. I wanna make sweet love, baby. I wanna love you. Got my favorite record on. Compliments in this loving game. I have to get dressed because I wanna go all the way. Life is so special. Life is so special. With this precious jewel by my side, I feel that I'm ready to love you. Because you're mine. Because you're my love. Oh, baby girl. I wanna make love to me, sweet love. I wanna love you. I wanna love you, baby. Can't you, son? What you wanna do? Just oh, baby. I need. Oh, baby. I wanna love you, baby. Sweet love, baby girl. All because you're mine. Oh, 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 yeah. Sweet love, yeah. I wanna love you. Take your clothes off. Shoes down. Can you hear the sound? All because you're mine. Oh, yeah. I really love you. I just wanna love you. All this day. And I'd like to thank you, girl, for allowing me to be myself in this federal tonight. I just want to make you happy. Ah.
That is from the one and only Carl Thomas, the baby maker. You got to make sure you put that into your rotation as well. All right. I promise you, you won't go wrong with that one. So moving on. Heisman Trophy winner, Colorado Buffs, two-sided player, the one and only Mr. Travis Hunter has been going viral. And everybody has been seeing it. If you new to social media, I promise you, you probably ran across the story. And everybody got their opinions about Travis Hunter as well. Again, like I said, this guy's a great player, a great athlete. He came from HBCU, going to a power PWI to a big, to a big school such as Colorado, and he made some noise coming from an HBCU going to Colorado and then winning the Heisman Trophy. Man, you can't say enough about it. But he's been going viral in the social media world and news outlets because of his relationship of his fiance. And people are saying, hey, man, Travis, with her mentality, the way she's moving right now, with her, it seems like she's very selfish, or she's really, she had made some comments on social media platforms saying that, when she first met Travis, that he was not her type. She also said that, and this was like yesterday or day before yesterday, that um, whenever her and Travis go to parties, Travis will take her to a party and he will sit in the car and wait on her to, finish partying. And he's sitting outside while she's inside the, party enjoying herself. And also there was some incidents where you seen her go, live on news outlets, especially when Travis won the Heisman, when Deion Sanders was hugging Travis' mother and his fiance was just sitting down, and Deion had to extend his arm out and pick her up and tell her basically, without saying, hey, look, support your man, get up and, be supportive of this guy. So, it's just a lot of things that people are seeing, and they are very concerned about Travis's well-being. They're concerned about, she might not be the one, that she's a gold digger, you name it. Everything has been really, really, not, they're against they're against his fiance. And I look at it like this, okay, Travis, because even the Godfrey, the comedian, Godfrey had ended up saying something about it, and he had put a post out there and a video out there talking about Travis need to be careful and so on and so forth. And Travis had, responded to him as well. So, it's a touchy subject with Travis. But my opinion is this. Okay, yes, we all we can see with our eyes that, hey, look, something is just off about the relationship. Okay, I can definitely understand that. I can definitely see that as well. But if Travis want to crash out with his woman, his fiance, let him crash out. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I look at it. Whatever going on in his relationship with his lady, and whatever problems, issue they got going on, that's on them. If he like it, I love it. And he's one of the type of dudes, when everybody has been coming at him about his relationship, his fiance, trying to give him advice, what to do, what not to do, don't trust her, or whatever the case may be. People are, he's coming back and he's, responding to anybody especially celebrities. He's responding back to everybody saying, hey, look, basically mind your own business. My lady been with me for 5 years. You guys, she just came on the scene. You guys know what you're talking about. Leave us alone. Deal with your relationships. And I agree, to deal with your, people need to, put their mouth on what they got going on. But at the same time, though, Travis, whenever you put your relationship out in the open like that, because they open, nobody told you to get in front of a camera, turn your computer on, hit record, and then next thing you know, you guys both, because they was in matching pajamas when this whole thing just kind of got kicked off and it went sour. But for her to say on live, you got all these viewers paying attention to you because your name is in the household now, man. People know who you are, especially when you won at Heisman. People know what's going on with you. So when your lady get on there and started clowning and saying negative things about you, and you just sitting there just kind of like, not responding, and it's almost like she had him by his what, and was daring him, hey, you better not, it's almost like she dared him. And, he didn't really say nothing about it. He didn't even defend himself about, how she felt about him. He kind of laughed it off. But that was a embarrassing moment there. I kind of felt bad for him when I saw the video myself. But I'm not the one to give Travis no type of advice at all, whatever, because he been getting advice from everybody on social media. He's been, Deion Sanders is coaching him up, and telling him the right things that he need to hear and things that need to be said to him and getting to this guy about, his choice of being with his lady. And to be honest with you, uh, I just don't see what all the fuss is all about. Like I said, it's none of our business to sit there and um, some people just being very nasty about the situation with his lady. We don't have to get nasty, especially when we're trying to help the young man out. But a lot of times, a situation like this, when a guy is so, because men are protective of their woman, regardless of whatever they got going on in their relationship, when they engage with whatever the case may be, a man ain't gonna just sit there and just let you dog his woman out. They're gonna definitely be aggressive. They're gonna definitely stand up for their lady, despite the fact that yeah, he might have. Let's say, for instance, all the stuff is true about how she is, and she's done X, Y, Z to him, and and he's coming off like he's helpless and so on and so forth or whatever. Let's say all that is true. As his woman, that's his woman or whatever. He's still not gonna allow you to sit there and talk bad about his lady. It just ain't gonna happen. You see what I'm saying? He's gonna defend her tooth and nail because that's his woman. And a lot of people sometimes, we have to say, you know what, man, you got it. I will just, I was just, kind of give you my observation, whatever. But a lot of times, if these people that's in a situation like this, if they're not reaching out to you and asking for your advice, because they didn't ask for nobody advice. I don't see no videos of that, but he didn't ask for nobody's advice about, should he or should he not marry this woman. He didn't ask nobody advice about what they thought, if she's a one for him or her antics and all this stuff like that. He didn't ask for nobody advice. So why give it? Because like I said, only thing you're going to do is in a situation like this, because like I told you, a lot of people are concerned about it. The only thing you're going to do is push that person towards that, towards the situation. And instead of them kind of falling back and kind of seeing for themselves, whatever, they go closer to it. So we got to be mindful and be careful on what we say and what we do while this man is in a relationship with his lady, whatever. Because again, like I told you, that is his woman. But I want you guys' thoughts and opinions about it as well. Ray Robinson said this. She said she's not in it for him. She didn't get up and clap when he won the award. I mean, everybody saw it. Everybody saw what his lady had did to him, and it was very embarrassing. When I saw it, I kind of did like my eyes, like my hand over my head, like, man, because people been going hard on him, and then she do this during the ceremony. Come on, man, you got to be a little bit better than that. I just think that she's immature. She's just an immature young lady. That's what it is. She needs somebody to, what, I ain't gonna even go there. But I just think she got a lot of growing up to do. She's very immature. Of course, we've all been there. We've been 2021 before, so we know how it is. And a lot of people sometimes can't tell you nothing. So that's just how it go. Janet Robinson says, and not, and is. And Ray Robinson said, as an older man, you help out the younger man with wisdom. Say it once, that's all it takes. And again, I agree with you. Like I told you, Coach Prime, he's worked very well with Travis. And Travis has given him a lot of credit for, working with him and being there with him and being a father figure with him as well. So Coach Prime knows how it goes when you go into the NFL and you have to deal with that type of whole nother spectrum of individuals there. And, you got the groupies going on. Coach Prime knows. I believe Coach Prime is in his ear. And, some things that's been going on behind the scenes and things like that or whatever. So Coach Prime put them up on some wisdom there or whatever. So, but, I just think that, we just got to just kind of see how this whole thing play out. And my hat goes off to him. I wish him nothing but the best and best of luck in his relationship. Hope everything goes well. He said, no excuse. I bet she clapped at a concern. We don't know, but I think we're gonna definitely stay tuned and find out exactly how this whole thing is gonna go. Again, like I told you, y'all, these are young people, young folks. They'll definitely get it together. So we're gonna definitely find out how it's gonna go, and we're gonna definitely pay attention, keep up with the story. Okay, so we're gonna keep it on moving, and we're gonna come back with the pot of gold. The artist is named Carmichael Music Lover. When I'm with you, let's get it. That is from the one and only Carmichael Music Lover. When I'm with you, we gotta keep it rolling with one more from the one and only Maxwell. Bad Habits. You are listening to Mr. Know-It-All Reaction Radio Show Live. Please be sure to subscribe.
off your hair. Lady, when we launch it, we get together, it's an overdose. I'm stepping up here amongst my knees, I feel my thoughts about to explode. This is the hardest cause. Take you and make you home. Let you and keep you home. Will you forgive me? Last time all over town. Tracks you and keeps you down. To come save a day around. Will you forgive me? Tell the truth. When I'm so far gone to you. When it's over, I'm over this. Gotta know what is that. No one is that. You gotta take you and make you wrong. Let you and leave you lost. Will you forgive me? Let's stop for all now. I'll trust you and give you time. To talk things around. Will you forgive me? Have a day in my eyes, taking my soul down to the left hole. Can't take away this is my down, baby. I gotta break from you, break from you, break from you. This is the hardest part. Take you and make you wrong. Let you and leave you wrong. Will you forgive me? That's not all my time. That's just
That is the one and only Mr. Maxwell, Bad Habits. And you know for a fact you got to make sure you put that one into the rotation or else you are doomed. You want to set the mood right, anything with Maxwell, I promise you, you would definitely set the mood right. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that is my time for tonight. And again, I love you guys. I sure appreciate the love and support. Make sure you share this content. Make sure you send a friend, a foe, a family member, send anybody. Let them come over to Miss Know Our Reaction. You can find me on Facebook, Miss Know Our Reaction. You can also find me on YouTube as well, Miss Know Our Reaction. I need you guys to go over there, help me out, subscribe, help me push the content out there or whatever, because I know I feel good. If that felt good to you guys, yeah, give me a thumbs up or whatever. If the music felt good to you guys, we're gonna definitely keep on doing it. Tuesday and Thursday, I definitely need you guys to stay tuned and tune in. And we're gonna definitely do this thing, baby, one day at a time. All right. So that being said, I love you guys. Mwah, mwah. I love you and I love you. I love you back there in the back. You way back there in the back too. I love you too. Everybody up in the front here. I love you guys. All right. So that being said, I'm the one and only Mr. Know Our Reaction. Do that again. Wrong cut there. I go by the name one and only Mr. Know Our Reaction. And guess what? You know what? I got to do this sound right here. Because I did a good job today, man. But anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Stay tuned. Hold on. Let me get this. Do that again. Do what? Hold on, Ray. Do what again? Hold on. I love y'all. Have a good one. Bye-bye.